Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Mitchell against Ball. In the corner, it's Levine. Off target from outside. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley is screen on DeRozan. Here's Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Levine, a screen on Mitchell. Ball finds Levine. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Caruso. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. On its way from DeRozan for two. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Cavaliers have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Garland attacking. Out left of the wing. 5 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Garland. Three-pointer. Bean with the rebound. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 7 points.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Here's Levine, and he drives in, and Levine with the slam.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Mitchell passes to Garland. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low, Allen. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, here's Ball. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts.
Strong move by Lonzo. He has the size to take the contact and complete the play.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Here's DeRozan following the score by Cleveland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. The wide open look here for Garland. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls trail by 6, and he commits the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The three from Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
He hits both from the stripe.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
Now, here's Garland. The drive by Mitchell. He can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Levine against it. And the jam by Levine.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
The slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Woo!
And here are the Bulls now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An all-star in this league, Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
Bulls have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. There's Garland. Kicks to Allen. Mitchell outside. To the middle. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2 guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Well,
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth.
and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Wade in at the 3. And that one's good, Mitchell. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
And it's sent back by Allen. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Allen right side. Cleveland moving it around. It's all in by the Bulls.
And you're just not going to see him do that very
That's off contact, really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Ball kicks to LaVine. Again, Levine missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Drummond finds ball. Here's Levine. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Here's Drummond. A shot, no good. Good D by Mobley.
2 minutes.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. Tries to the hoop, and it's sent back by Drummond. Ball with it, now defended by Mitchell. Here's Levine. Got it, number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
Garland, a slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ball, the pass to Levine, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Chicago timeout call. Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans. Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Lovables.
Cleveland leading by 6. Garland surveying the D. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
There's Levine. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And Drummond throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Excellent D there from Ball. Bulls trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's DeRozan.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Chicago calls timeout. Here's Ball. 8 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers, 37. Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way. How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Patrick Beverley out there with White. Then it's Jones. Then it's Williams. And it's Terry in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Rubio dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Rubio. Trying his luck from deep. Here's Osman. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Patrick Beverley. Rubio the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
When Lopez gets in that close, it's tough to stop him from slamming it home.
Here's Caruso. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Passes it to LeVert. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 6. White dishes to Terry. And he gets the bucket.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
The pass to LeVert. Back to Rubio. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Caruso. Going inside, and he banks in the lane. Caruso's got 4 this quarter.
Bowling his way down the lane. Caruso, a tough one to slow down.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
On your feet and make some noise.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. A different look now for Cleveland. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. The lead is 2. Driving to the basket. The slam. Dunked by Garland.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
LaVine against Mitchell. There's the dish to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Outside Garland. Mitchell against LaVine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Mitchell against LaVine. He feeds it to DeRozan. Count that one.
Up in his playmaking skills, when LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Outside Garland. Buries the long range. Jumper. Garland's got 16 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Ball kicks to Levine. Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. And Levine with the slam.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Now Wade. Pass to Garland. To the paint. Here's Mobley. They get the rebound. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Goes up again. Yes! And the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Counted, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Levine.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
And guys, he has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Cleveland making a change here. LeVert's checked in. 29 seconds left to play in the third. And then Levine with the jam.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Passes it to LeVert. Back to Garland. Driving the lane. There's the feed to Allen. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. And it's Wade in at the three, the small forward. Here's Levine. He takes it in. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Showing that electric speed and quickness, Levine pushes the action, draws contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And all game long, they worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. He dishes it to Garland. It's stolen by DeRozan. Levine with it. Wade picks him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Hand off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Knocked away. Stolen by Levine. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Here's DeRozan. This is to Vucevic. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Levine, a screen on Garland. And Levine throws it down.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Now Mitchell. He kicks it to Garland. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Garland dishes to Mobley. Stolen by Ball. 3 on 3. A wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Wade outside. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Ball kicks to Levine. Ball against Garland. Outside Levine. Here he goes. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
I mean, both sides are really battling. Zach LaVine right in the middle of it, wanting to take charge.
Mitchell finds Garland. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Levine against Wade. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. DeRozan scanning the floor. The pass to Drummond.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Mobley finds Garland. Mitchell outside. And there's the drive.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Levine against Mitchell. And here's Levine.
Cleveland foul. Donovan Mitchell. Fourth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Big-time performer. Many observers feel Zach LaVine is underrated. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Drops it in.
Wow, what a pass.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
At small forward,
And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Now Atlanta starting five. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Collins in at the small forward position. Now here's Young. Yep, that one goes.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Ball, a screen on Murray. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Hawks ball.
Here's Young. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Chicago grabs the miss. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
DeRozan against Collins. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Down low. Denied by DeRozan. Here's LaVine for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ball passes to LaVine. Off the mark there with a 3. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Murray launches it from deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. It's LaVine with a drive. And the dunk by LaVine.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Young, the pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Out left to the wing. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Drummond. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. To the middle. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Inside. Here's Drummond. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. against Young. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
DeRozan passes to Drummond. DeRozan against Collins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
During the 2021-22 season, DeMar DeRozan was amazing, averaging over 27 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, and he shot 50% from the field.
Atlanta has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Murray. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Drummond to screen on Collins. The teardrop. That's good from Drummond on the assist by DeRozan.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 5-point game. DeRozan outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. DeRozan's got 9.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range, too.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Bulls. He gave his all to help.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls? Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with...
Powerful.
Yes!
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Murray. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple double in the league one day.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Ball. A nice shot by Young. He's got 13.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an
Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious!
Big time right there!
The ball handling skills of Levine, outstanding at creating for himself.
Murray from outside, and the Hawks with another 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ball outside. Outside Levine. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and roll.
Here's Collins. There's the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, I love this this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Ball passes to Levine. Drummond to screen on Murray. Here's Levine. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Lonzo Ball. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And then it's Collins with the dunk. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Levine, and Young pulls it down.
Oh, he just can't resist the urge to try and do something special, and it cost them 2 points.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Young with it, guarded now by Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And he can't hit the second. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor grid.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And the layup falls. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
Outside Levine. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Outside Levine. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
And the technical free throw is good. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this game. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And both free throws good for Young.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
He shoots it. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Okongwu. Collins outside. Outside Murray. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. Here's Levine for 3. And that's not going to go.
You see the commitment from Collins there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Atlanta, Saddiq Bey out there with Griffin. Then there's Bruno Fernando. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Matthews in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 3. 4 seconds left. Pass to Griffin. 4 on the clock. And Griffin slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Green with a screen on Bogdanovic. Now Williams. This one for 3. Here's Green. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Green's got his first 2 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. The Hawks trailing.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Back to Green. Deflected. And here's Bogdanovic. Bey outside. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in a three-point play. Kobe White picks one up, and Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing, and he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Fernando. Collins comes in for Griffin. Murray's checked in for Bogdanovic, and it's Trae Young in for Matthews. Falls for Bey.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Ball against Young. And Ball gets it to go. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
Bey passes to Young, and Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Murray from outside. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Vucevic. Collins against Ball. Levine with a screen on Collins. From behind the arc. Shot by Levine, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Down low. To the left side wing. Murray up top. He's covered by Levine. Now here's Young. Clock at 6. To the middle. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Murray.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Murray for three. Stolen by Drummond. To the paint. It's stolen. Capella against Drummond. Pass to Okongwu. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Who wants a free t-shirt? How about your Lovable Dance Team?
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Knocks down the long J.
I like how Murray pushes the pace, pulling up for the shot right off the pass.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from three.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Murray.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Capella, screen on DeRozan. Murray for three. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter. This for the tie. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Ball with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. Here's Levine. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good. Young. Young's got 17.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Murray against Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Murray. With 4 on the clock. And Levine throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammates.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? We'll take a quick break and then get...
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime driving ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Caruso, he's checked in for Ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Murray passes to Young, and stolen by Caruso. To the inside, Drummond, and the jam by Drummond.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. And stolen by Murray. Here's Young. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Here's Caruso. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
At the line for one. Chicago timeout call. On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts. It's the dopest crew in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew. Let's hear it for your 3-1-2 crew.
Free throw's good. Young.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Back to Okongwu. Shot clock at 3. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Okongwu. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player. He always backs it up with his play.
Ball, he's checked in for Caruso. And the basket by DeRozan.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Pass to Collins. Outside Murray. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Murray against DeRozan. Capella, screen on DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Deflected by Drummond. Vucevic with it. Pass to Ball. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Capella against Levine. There's the drive. And the dunk by Levine.
Levine has always seen himself as a top-tier player, and he continues to prove it with his play.
Collins with a screen on Ball. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
The 3 from Ball. Counted from distance.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
A nice shot by Young. Young's got 30.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 1:35 left to play in the 4th. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Drummond with the screen. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Young. And he drops it in from the low post. Young's got 17 points here in the second half. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. Outside for Levine. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Doesn't go for him. The Hawks shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. Here's Young. It's good. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5.
At the line for the Bulls.
And so Ball nails both of them.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Now Young. Shot clock at 5. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls on offense.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Here's Levine for 3. Great D that time from Murray. Young on the attack. And he makes it on the layup. Young's got... $36 points.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Prince. Tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Collins in at the small forward.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And it's sent back by Allen. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Lock at 6. Back to Garland. Okoro passes to Garland. That one doesn't go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
Now here's Capella. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Deep two for Murray. Collins. And Collins is right there.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Darius Garland missing his last shot.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Murray. And here's Young. Takes a three. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Garland against Young. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Young against Garland. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Young against Garland. Young, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. That one drops for him.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that. challenging the defense that time.
The pass to Mitchell. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Garland against Young. In the corner, Murray with it. Down low, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Cleveland leading by 7. Mitchell outside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Garland against Young. Mitchell outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Young looking it over. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Collins finds Murray. Back to Collins. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Here's Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. That one falls. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Passes it to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Garland. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
For 3, Murray. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. High post Allen. Outside Garland. To the left side wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, They just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Young.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Up top, Garland. Defended by Young. Garland, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Okongwu with the elbow. Here's Collins, and a lot of contact on that one. So, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Interesting for a guy his size. Collins, a guy who can score at all 3 levels, so an all-around offensive game.
Mitchell outside. Mobley finds Mitchell, and stolen by Murray. Here's Young. No good. That would have tied it. Cleveland has gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Okoro passes to Allen. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Mitchell, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. That guys, he cannot miss.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. The shake. That's in there. Murray with the assist. That's now 22 points for Trae Young.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Here's Garland, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. 30 seconds left in the first half. Shots good from Young.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Cleveland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. And stolen by Murray. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Outside Collins. Pass to Murray. Over Mobley. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, We've got Sadiq Bey, DeAndre Hunter out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin, and it's Fernando in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Rubio dishes to Lopez. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside, Griffin. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. No good on that one. And Cleveland making a change here. Green's checked in, so he comes up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Here's Wade. And the layup's good off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Hawks trail it. Bogdanovich looking around. There's the pass to Bey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
LeVert takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Bey. From inside, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Wade passes to LeVert. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Outside, Bogdanovich. The shot's good from Bey. Bey's got it all tied up now for Atlanta. Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Bey, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Bey. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The shot misses, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Osman, the pass to Green. Pass to LeVert. Driving in, and he jams it with authority.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Bey with a screen on Green. Inside. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Bey.
Well, the decision making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick and roll sets.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
1:11 left to play in the third. Murray against Mitchell. The kick out to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
Mobley a screen on Young. Garland finds Mobley. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Garland kicks to Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And it's Murray penetrating. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Garland finds Mobley. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Young. Mobley with the block. And he gets it back. Just 3 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Free throw good, Garland. Atlanta's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Young. Shoots over Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
And here's Garland for 3. To the wing right side. And now we've got the intentional foul. On defense, Atlanta. They lead by 1. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell with the drive. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 27 points. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Mobley outside. Right side, Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. The feed to Allen. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Okongwu with it. Garland picks him up. Okongwu kicks to Capella. Dishes it to Okongwu. Young against Garland. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Murray. Chalk up 2 there. And the Hawks lead by 1. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Mobley outside. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded by Collins. Garland kicks to Okoro. Garland is doubled. Goes up on the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Atlanta's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Young outside. Collins, a screen on Garland to the middle. And finished off by Collins.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Collins, a screen on Garland. Really left alone that time. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Garland with it, now guarded by Murray. Mitchell passes to Garland. Murray against Mitchell. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And so they foul intentionally. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Collins, a screen on Garland. Young from outside. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now on against Collins. And stolen by Murray. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down hard.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Young against Garland. Pass to Okongwu. In the corner, it's Capella. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. Murray for 3. Laces one from 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
It's tipped. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 5. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so it's Atlanta with it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their... faces as they arrived earlier, planning a strong performance in their home building. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. LaVine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point. It's LaVine with a drive. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, the speed at which LaVine comes at you is incredible. Love to see him attack like that.
Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's LaVine. And LaVine, throw it down.
Body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
The drive by Mitchell, outside for LeVert. Back to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan for 3. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Garland's checked in for the Cavaliers. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. No good that time. Good work defensively by Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. DeRozan's got 5.
A determined scorer down low. We know this about DeMar DeRozan. He is always looking to put pressure on the defense.
Garland, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside LaVine. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, LaVine's range, his consistency from 3 are so problematic.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Make some noise! Look on in, fans. It's your Cleveland Cavaliers Dream Team.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Ball. Outside LaVine. The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Garland. From deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The drive by Mobley. The putback. Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago leading. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Now here's Garland. Here's Wade. LeVert outside. Mobley left side. And Mobley throws it down.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
The three from Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, defensively, you want to take Levine out of his rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Pass to DeRozan. Cavaliers with a rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's LeVert with the drive.
That's all about the quick first step of Karis LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Garland against Ball. Now here's Levine. He's closely guarded. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
Allen lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Three-pointer, Vucevic.
Boy, the instincts on the defensive end are impressive for Evan Mobley. The timing and footwork is out.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Wade in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Here's DeRozan. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media to the NBA is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Here's Levine for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Levine's got 13.
Wow, you can see why this team is so excited about this young talent. Levine from the parking lot.
Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Ball. Garland for 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress, the shot clock, no problem.
Ball passes to Levine. The rebound by Garland.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Here's Garland into the lane. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. He misses the free throw. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
The Bulls with another miss. The Cavs trailing. Garland, the pass to Mitchell, and an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Garland against Ball. Left side Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Mobley, a screen on DeRozan. The score now all even. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
That free throw good from Levine. And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here's Wade. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland from the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. A three-point shot so highly valued.
The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Garland against Ball. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
The consistency for Zach LaVine is a guy who's going to be productive night after night after night.
Garland against Ball. On the wing, Mitchell. With some arc. And Vucevic with the block. Levine against Mitchell. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Oh, some solid D from DeRozan.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Drummond. Now Ball. Back to Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond!
Well, Andre Drummond lets the defense know there is nothing to be done with him on that one.
Allen with a screen on Ball. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball right side. Over Garland. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
And so Ball nails both of them. Knocks it loose. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen. that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Javonte Green out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Rubio with the ball. Green picks him up. Rubio passes to LeVert. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. LeVert's got 5 points.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Karis LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips and he's ready to roll.
Here's Caruso. It's tipped. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Green. Can't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's Williams. Left side Jones. Back to Williams. Caruso outside. Buries it from 3. And the Bulls lead by 4.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, it makes it look easy. Lopez barely has to jump to throw it down.
Here's Caruso. He can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Caruso against Rubio. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
White with it, and Lopez picks him up. Williams from 10 feet away. White can't hit. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Rubio passes to Green. Doubled by Caruso. Stolen by Caruso. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Green with a screen on Rubio. Caruso finds Green. Caruso with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to LeVert. Cranked it in off the glass. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
Jones, the pass to White. Caruso with it. Green, a screen. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And the Bulls call time here. LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. Some changes for Chicago. 1:19 left in the third quarter. DeRozan passes to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Levine.
Nifty move by Levine, improving the handle every year, it seems.
Cleveland calls timeout. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Outside Garland. Driving in. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Levine. Ball outside. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. And now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Drummond to screen on Mitchell. Levine passes to Drummond. Up and in on the layup.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 5. To the right side. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter.
The previous play is under
Officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Brad, that one's going to count.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Mitchell, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Up top, Levine. Drummond passes to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that's really good work inside. DeMar DeRozan, you know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
He hits the second from the line. Cleveland has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Pass to Mitchell. Garland for 3. Outside Mitchell. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot is up. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. Levine passes to Drummond. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Ball. Offensive rebound. Pass to Vucevic. It's Levine with a drive. And Levine, throw it down.
When you think of Zach Levine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Wade. Outside Garland. Let's go with a 3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Well, this one of the most coveted shots, the corner 3, and Darius Garland is good from distance.
Until they foul intentionally.
Donovan Mitchell, his 4th, second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, the defense defense naps in the pick-and-roll offense. DeRozan is too smart and too good and too skilled.
Knocked away.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Shot by Levine, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Levine can't hit.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. Outside for Levine. Connects from downtown. Levine's got 26.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Shot clock at 6. Yes, it's good. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Ball passes to Levine. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Levine with a steal.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bulls.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Zach LaVine.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Outside for LaVine. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Ball finds Levine. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. This one belongs to Chicago. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. LaVine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1. Gets a hand on it. Collins passes to Okongwu. Murray outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over LaVine. Murray, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's LaVine. Shoots the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. LaVine showing us the range.
Young outside for the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now the pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Collins kicks to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
How Young, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Murray, the pass to Young. From downtown, the shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Out to DeRozan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor. He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
DeRozan with a screen for LaVine. Here's the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks trail by 4. Murray with it. Now defended by LaVine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Murray is screen on DeRozan. Collins passes to Murray. Out to the right wing. Here's Okongwu. Atlanta again missing. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And then Collins swings it in.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Ball a screen on Murray. LaVine finds Ball. From past the arc, hands it from downtown. Ball's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Yep, it counts.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. Murray against Levine. Murray outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Ball against Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Sinks the triple.
Does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions on ball screens. Young always looking under control. So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Young, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Collins in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Here's Capella after the made shot from Andre Drummond. They get it back. Levine up top. He's covered by Murray. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Terrific dribble move by Zach Levine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Young's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Levine. 7 points in the game. Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Instinctual pass by Zach Levine. Doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Young with no one around. Okongwu kicks to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young to the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trae makes quick reads and great decisions.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And here is Murray following Lonzo Ball's 3. Young dishes to Murray. Young, Ball with the rebound. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Levine looking around. Launches a 3. Ball no good.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
2 points. That one goes. Young's got his second basket.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Young, a screen on Levine. Murray, the pass to Young. And Okongwu has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball sets a screen for Levine. For 3. And the Bulls get it back. DeRozan for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Young against Vucevic. Young dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. He's off on that one. Collins with some nice D. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Okongwu, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
They need this. Rosen dishes to Drummond. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal. Team second.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. It's the 3-point bomb. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Woo! Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
Outside for Murray. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Levine. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Capella. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At the line for your Hawks.
Free throw good, Murray.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the D.
Outside, Levine. And that one released in time, but no good. Thanks for the great interview, David.
27.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. White is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Green, then it's Williams. And it's Jones in at the 3. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
White goes in. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on A.J. Griffin.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Now, Bay. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Griffin. Good D by Jones. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 1. And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He kicks it to Jones. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Hunter, the pass to Fernando. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Bogdanovich against Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
To the paint. Here's Fernando. He's guarded by Williams. It's good. Fernando's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Bulls shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's DeRozan. Levine wide open. That 3 off the mark. Okongwu with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Young against Ball. Young pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Here's DeRozan. Goes back up. Here's Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Drummond's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Levine against Murray. Capella with it. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, G.A. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Here's Young. Rebound collected by Levine.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Vucevic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And here's Young. Lets it go with the 3. The offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Levine for 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Atlanta. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sport. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Collins in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Young with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Vucevic a screen on Murray. Levine kicks to Drummond. Beyond the arc. And Zach Levine hits from deep. And the Bulls lead by 1.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Here's Young. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Hawks shooting well, 50% for the 4. Collins finds Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Collins.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
Levine passes the ball. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins, once again, bringing the energy.
And so Collins nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Ball. Here's Drummond. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Here's Murray, gets the bucket, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
No good that time. Hawks have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll and finished off by Collins.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Pass to Murray, stolen by Levine. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Drummond and stolen by Murray. Okongwu kicks to Murray. Young outside. Five to shoot. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For three, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Young pass to Okongwu. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Murray against Levine. In the corner, it's Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Big-time performer. Many observers feel Zach LaVine is underrated.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a two-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 51 seconds left in the game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young looking it over. Back to Murray. A crossover. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Rosen dishes to Levine. For Murray. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Young. Tries a three off the inbound.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
Pulls it up. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The Hawks trailing. Young pass to Murray. Vucevic with the block.
Vucevic is so long, he's tough to get a shot over.
Collins finds Murray. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. Stolen by Levine. Passes to DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Great action here if you're just joining us, about 1 minute into OT. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Hawks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. In the corner, it's Capella. Ball against Young. Back to Capella. To the wing on the left. A wide open look here for Okongwu. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Outside DeRozan. The dish to Drummond. To the right side. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Vucevic missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Collins a screen on Ball. And here's Young from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Levine is screen on Collins. Lets the three fly. Money! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Murray outside. The kick out to Young. Back to Murray. Out to the right wing. Capella inside. Vucevic on him. Yes!
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Levine knocks down the trifecta.
And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Young outside. Collins a screen on Ball. Young from deep three-point range. Misses the 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They escaped with a victory, although... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's blocked by Collins. Young, the pass to Collins. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. Hunter finds Capella. Young against Garland. The 3. Kept alive.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Garland against Young. And finished off by Garland.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Allen with a screen on Young. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Hey, rejected by Capella. And he's able to get it back. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Garland against Young. And stolen by Murray.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Young misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Garland. There's the 3. Cleveland gets it back. Allen, the pass to Garland. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Murray over to the wing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Okoro. Down low. Now Young with a steal. Murray against Mitchell. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Capella. Murray's gotten his second bucket. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep, Mobley. And he buries his first look.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor.
And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. Here he goes. Rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Young. Mobley on a screen. Inside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Young against Garland. To the middle. To the left wing. Mitchell against Collins. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Allen, no good on the free throw.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
And Collins with the slam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Garland against Young. Pass to Okoro. Garland for 3. Here's Allen. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Hunter passes to Capella. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will... Always one of the more disputed calls in the game. Goaltending. Coach is convinced the ball was not on the way down. He'll use his challenge.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a...
The previous play is under review.
And conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it. We'll see if he regrets it.
And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 5-point game. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. Here's Allen.
Yeah, the length of Capella really showing on that play. He has excellent timing when it comes to contesting.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Garland, no good. Garland's gone 1 for 4 from the field. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Young against Garland. And finished off by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Collins with a screen on Garland. The kick to Hunter. Murray up top. Back to Hunter. Clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And finished off by Garland.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of 2-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Garland, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Garland. Here's Young driving inside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Garland against Young. They set the pick. And he lobs it up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Mobley against Collins. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell to the inside. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Down low. Here's Mobley, and for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Capella against Mitchell. Left side, Garland. Mobley outside. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Murray against Mitchell. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And they're able to recover. Goes back up. Collins, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Collins, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Mobley, a screen on Young, to the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Young, the pass to Collins. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Darius Garland.
And the agility Collins possesses is impressive, using it well to force fouls on the drive.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Shows the speed and the hop. Garland with the finish.
Screen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Okoro, guarded by Young. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Young inside. Misses the layup. John Collins has been leading the charge, but Allie, as always, thank you.
The Cavaliers, 23.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Danny Green, also Karis LeVert out there. Jetty Osman out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. Outside Bogdanovich. On target from range. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. LeVert outside. On the wing, Green. Pass to Wade. Inside. Outside for Green. From deep three-point range. Drills it from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Griffin outside. Here's Matthews. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. The Cavs trailing. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Osman. For the lead. It's another three for Cleveland.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
The shake rejected by Lopez. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Osman with the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. Will it go? Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's LeVert. Here's Wade. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. And now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Atlanta calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bay. Collins comes in for Griffin. DeJounte Murray's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Young in for Matthews. And now we've got an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Cleveland calls timeout. Lopez, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Murray for three. He buries it from three. Murray's got 7.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Over to the left wing. They kick it out to Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
And Murray drops them both. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run. Garland for 3. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Young, the pass to Murray. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Garland against Young. And it's Garland on the drive. And a foul called on the way. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was slow.
The previous play is under
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at him.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw no good.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
The Hawks trailing. There's Young with the three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Garland. And an intentional foul right there. That's good from Garland. Garland hits them both. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Murray passes to Young to the left wing. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him. Murray against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Capella, the pass to Murray. 18 feet out. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 11 points.
Coming into this league, some guys have to develop the mid-range. Well, Murray, yeah, he's done that.
Pass to Lopez. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. And he recovers it. Back to Lopez. Down low. Left side Mitchell. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
They kick it out to Murray. Three-pointer off the mark. Left side Garland. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Lopez. Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Collins in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Outside Young. Capella, screen on Garland. Young from long range. Nails it from 3.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Garland against Young. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Lopez. Garland with the ball. And here's Allen. Clock at 4. Here's Mobley. Rejected by Okongwu. Murray with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Murray passes to Collins. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Leading by 5. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That shot missing. Well, the Cavaliers shooting an efficient 57% tonight. And finished off by Garland.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Young against Garland. Now Murray. Outside Young. They kick it out to Murray. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
The release is getting so much quicker. Murray showcasing it there.
Garland against Young. Back to Garland. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Okongwu. Back to Young. Three-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Garland against Young. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
The kick out to Young. Out to the wing. Collins passes to Young. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Garland. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
The 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Collins. Murray's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Young against Garland. Pass to Lopez. Back to Garland. Mitchell against Young. Clock is at 3. Allen. And he can't get that one. Collins with the defensive effort. Murray finds Capella. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Young against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Young on the attack. Collins passes to Murray. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Collins outside. Driving. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Throw it down.
Come on. Whoa. Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the charity stripe, Garland is very efficient. He could really help his team here. Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Capella, screen on Garland. Young, way outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. 7 seconds left in the fourth. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so the Cavaliers take the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This